Hi, I am Tim Rice. Thank you for tuning in. We've been talking about reasons I think it's important that Christian high school students study psychology. And it's a good time to answer a question that I'm often asked. Why did you decide to write a psychology textbook? As I was deciding whether to write a textbook, I read a quote by C.S. Lewis. I want to share that with you. He wrote, "I believe that any Christian who is qualified to write a good popular book on any science may do much more good by that than by any directly apologetic work." He says that the difficulty we're up against is that we can get people to attend to a Christian point of view, a Christian worldview for a half an hour or so, but when they've gone away, they're plunged back into a world where the opposite position is taken for granted. Every newspaper, film, novel, and textbook undermines our work. Lewis says that as long as that situation exists, widespread success is simply impossible. What we want, according to Lewis, is more little textbooks about what we want is not more little textbooks about Christianity, but more little books by Christians on other subjects with their Christianity latent. He says our faith is not likely to be shaken by a book on Hinduism. But if whenever we read an elementary book on any other subject, we found that its implications were Hindu, that would shake us. It's not the books written in direct defense of naturalism today that makes us naturalists. It's the naturalistic assumptions in every other book, especially in psychology books. I agree with Dr. Lewis. That's the reason that I wrote Psychology: A Christian Perspective. There are many excellent works that explain a Christian worldview and dozens of excellent introductory psychology texts. But there are very few intro psych texts that present psychology's perspective, present psychology's material with Christianity latent. And none to my knowledge for Christian high school students. So the overarching goal of this text is to present psychology subject matter from a Christian perspective in a manner that's suitable for high school students, to prepare them to recognize and discern the naturalistic worldview assumptions held by many professors and instructors and underlying the theories taught in college level psychology classes.